say, well, if you didn't dazzle them with your brilliance, you sure as hell baffled them with your bullshit. So, I'm not going to baffle all y'all with a whole lot of bullshit.
I inherited it from Dad.
That's JP.
Oh, and he was a mess. And I'm going to, I have a couple more things to say, and then I want to turn it over for other people to share stories, because that's what people have wanted. And then we're going to eat a lot of amazing food. So, yes. So, like I said, my dad wasn't a religious man, but he did believe in God, and by the grace of God, we go to heaven. I did find this on the internet, and I liked it, and I found it appropriate. It's called The Final Inspection. The policeman stood and faced his God, which must always come to pass. He hoped his shoes were shining just as brightly as his brass. Step forward now, policeman. How shall I deal with you? Have you always turned the other cheek? To my church have you been true? The policeman squared his shoulders and said, no, Lord, I guess I ain't. Because those of us who carry badges can't always be a saint. I've had to work most Sundays, and at times my talk was rough, and sometimes I've been violent because the streets are awfully tough. But I never took a penny that wasn't mine to keep, though I worked a lot of overtime when the bills got just too steep. And I never passed a cry for help, though at times I shook with fear. And sometimes, God forgive me, I've wept unmanly tears. I know I don't deserve a place among the people here. They never wanted me around except to calm their fear. If you've a place for me here, Lord, it needn't be so grand. I never expected or had too much, but if you don't, I'll understand. There was silence all around the throne where the saints had often trode, as the policeman waited quietly for the judgment of his God. Step forward now, policeman. You've borne your burdens well. Come walk a beat on Heaven Street. You've done your time in hell. He loved his family, he loved his friends, especially his grandkids. I know they miss those ice cream floats he used to make for them. I know my son John Michael loved going down to the seafood market with him. So at this time, I'm going to stop baffling with my BS, and I'm going to turn it over to my uncle, who's going to speak next. And then as he's done, as you feel it in your heart, please share a story, a funny one especially, because we love them.
Oh, I got one.
Okay, good.
JP, would you like to go now?
I'll let you go first.
You sure?
Yeah, go ahead.
It was funny while we're driving here the other day.